Okay,
Okay.
Nutan, how are you, Nutan?
I'm doing well, thank you. What about you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm also doing good. And like we are meeting today for the after
Long
that, I
time.
would say we have practiced a lot,
After,
and many sessions we had together,
yes,
right?
yes, we had. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely right.
So I don't think that we need to introduce, is it?
No, no, there is no need. Okay, let's jump into the topic.
Yes, yes, yes. Into the topic, any idiom you have, anything, whatever comes into our mind. So on the topic, like I don't know if I have spoken earlier on this topic, like say the city life versus village life. Okay,
Yeah.
and what is good according to you? I would say like village life. I have lived in both the village life as well as the city life. But village life, like I had not stayed for a longer period, like only for
Mm-hmm.
2 days on one day because I can't
Okay.
stay longer in the village. Okay, because
Okay.
we are accustomed to living in a city life. I would say
Mm-hmm.
my some of my relatives are there in the like village. So when they come to Lucknow, no, they are not accustomed to the city life. They always
Yeah.
want to go back. They will decide to go back. I'll tell them to
Yeah.
stay for a day. Okay, then stay for one day. I'll keep on telling them, no, but they won't because they are not.
Okay.
They say there is a lot of noise in your city because
Mm-hmm.
in the village life,
Exactly.
definitely. So village life, like I would say, that is very peaceful and
Mm-hmm.
very, I would say, the people have like easygoing life in the villages.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, without
Agree.
pollution and whatever things we will get over there, they are non-adulterated. But in the like if I compare to the city life, many things we have so much adulterated food we have. So when I go to my village, when I eat some vegetable over there, okay, the cooked vegetable what I eat over there, and it
Mm-hmm.
it like tastes so good, in the village. If I have something like chapati with that sabji and all that,
Yeah,
but
it's totally fresh.
totally fresh, and in the fruits, that watermelon, muskmelon, and those cucumber, they are very
Mm-hmm.
much found in my village. So at that time,
Okay.
they are so fresh, to eat. But
Yeah,
we don't get so much fresh in the city life. So
exactly.
according to what do you think, which life is better? I think both have like pros and cons of their
Yeah,
things.
both of them
Yeah,
has, the kind of pros and cons you can say, and depends on the choices, preferences,
yeah,
and your
right.
needs. Yeah, it depends on that.
Yeah,
And to
right.
me, there's a inadequacy of many things. Let's say, transportation, education, healthcare in village
Okay.
life, right? And but yeah, one thing I would say, there's a tight knit communities in the village. They know
Yeah,
each other, they help each
yeah,
other,
very.
they yeah,
Yeah,
they lend a helping hand to each others. So
yes.
there are many things, goodness living in a village life, leading a life in village. So somewhere it's, and as you rightly said, the fresh air, and it's centered in totally, greeneries, field,
Yes,
rivers,
right,
fresh air. So
right, right.
somewhere it's quite healthy for our health, but
Yes, wholesome, I would say.
yeah, but at the same point, if I tell you the inadequacies of good amenities and the things,
Yes.
so people are
Yeah,
more inclined nowadays. People are more inclined towards moving towards, city life.
yeah.
And yes, there are job, if I tell you about the job
Yeah.
opportunities, so it's quite less, because in village life they are totally, centered in, like, let's say, agriculture or animal
Yes.
husbandry, or sometimes
Yes.
small businesses. But
Fisheries also. I've seen fisheries also. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, so this
Yeah.
is why. And once somebody has to, explore and get any kind of diverse thing in their, career, so they just need to go
Yes.
towards, to lead a city
Yeah.
life. So
Yeah.
this is quite in trend, it's in vogue in today's scenario. And many things, like
And
if
the
I tell you about
commuting
the
is also
malls.
very different. Like some people
Sorry.
are there, they go to work in the city. Some cities close by to the villages that the children go to study there. And like some person they have a job in the city. Like they are
Hmm.
both neighboring, city and village.
Yeah,
So that
yeah,
time commuting problem they have. They don't find like good vehicles, to travel. I mean to
yes,
traveling. Like there are bullock carts, bike, cycles, and all that. Yeah. Even the
yeah,
school buses don't come to pick them up in my village. I
yeah.
know that. Yeah.
So it's just encompassed with all these stuff only.
Yes,
And if I
yes.
tell you, there's a exploration of all the things in cities life, but
Yeah.
the thing is, like, let's say malls, restaurants, and
Yeah.
many things. This is not to be seen in the village. Very less. If it
And
is,
yeah,
so that's
even
very less.
yeah, I would say even the medical facility that is not
Yeah.
that much. I would say in the what village life. I have seen like there is my relative, one of my relatives, and that girl, she's a, I would say, bahu of my house, and in the
Hmm.
village they live. So when the time came to deliver like the baby, and that time she had to rush to the city because there was not
Hmm.
that good medical facility over there in the village. And
Yeah.
though, yeah, and the very, I say in the very appointed time she went there, anyhow she reached there, but it's the people find difficulty, like sometimes they have to go immediately. So where to go? There are not
Yeah.
that good doctors in the villages, not that good medical, I would say the facilities. I must say there
Hmm.
are few doctors in my village also. There are one or few doctors, but उसको हिंदी में कुछ कहते हैं वैसे डॉक्टरों को झोला छाप
Jhola
डॉक्टर
chhap.
yeah. So there are some doctors like that, but not good doctors to practice over there. Then at that time they have to, like for some bigger problems, so they have to rush towards the city. Like
Yeah,
for smaller
exactly.
things, you can, yeah. But there are some, yeah,
Yeah, and if I tell you the cost of living, so it's
yeah,
quite less in village. Like the basic needs, basic necessity, if they have to buy, let's say, vegetables or anything, grocery items or anything, so it's quite less in amount. And
yes,
if I tell you about in cities area, so it's quite I can say expensive, and to
yes,
lead a life in city, so sometimes it becomes really challenging for the people,
yes,
because they have to make shift. Sometimes they are
yes,
not
right,
getting the very good amount of salary, handsome
yes,
amount of salary. So this happens in cities life, because you have to anyhow just live your life, and making shift anyhow and making a living, so that you
yes,
can get the stuff, a grocery item or anything. So sometimes it becomes harder to live in a city life, meaning
yes.
people are making shift of that, whosoever living
And
in
like,
like
yeah,
city
and the
life. Yeah.
villages I have seen in my villages, there are some families, they want to put their child into some good school, English medium school. But
Hmm.
actually, there are no such good schools in the villages. I'm
Yes.
speaking about my village, that is not that developed. Of course, it has been with time, it has developed a lot, but not that much as compared to the city. So
Yes.
they want to put their children in some good English medium school, but the English medium schools are not around the village. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that my that girl about whom I was talking to you earlier. So she has to send her children to like Allahabad city, and close to
Hmm.
Allahabad is my village. So it takes like 1.5 hours to travel over there to their school. And the children are so young, like one is in KG, other one is in class second. And so much time gets wasted in the bus. Now that they had hired a bus, it comes into the village. But initially there was the problem of the bus too. So I mean to
Yeah.
say that so much time is wasted going to school or like going to offices. There are no such good, no, I would say not the professional ones. Doesn't get any professional knowledge over there in the villages. I think they are much, happy with their farming and like
Hmm.
fishing and agriculture. They are happy with
Yeah,
that.
they have the
Yeah,
complacent. They have the
yeah,
complacent
of
for
course.
living a life they are living. So they are totally
Yes,
satisfied with that, and it's
yes,
quite affordable sometimes. Living in
yes,
living a life in village. So for them, it's
correct.
quite affordable, because they are doing, like, let's say, as I earlier mentioned, like farming and doing the
Yes,
field work, and such kind of animal husbandry. And it's somewhere the encompassment is really small.
correct, correct.
Yeah, so
And you know
this is
what?
this is also happening.
Those a relative of mine, once they came to Lucknow. So that time it was like quite hot. It was a month of last May. So when they
Hmm.
came here, I had switched on my AC. But they were not
Okay.
comfortable to sit in the AC. They told, please switch on, please switch on. We don't want to sit in the AC because they're not
Yeah.
habitual. They
Yeah,
have, of course, they
exactly.
have cooler, but they have like right there is some like last summer they had their AC installed in their one of the room, but actually they're
Hmm.
not in the habit of sitting all the time in the ACs. So their life is
Yes.
very simple and very like less expensive life they have, and they are happy with their life, right?
Yeah, it's fine, but what about any complex situation one has to
Yes,
suffer,
yeah, that
and
time.
there is a scarcity of good healthcare in the village.
Yeah,
So this happens, and
that time it's
sometimes people have to suffer a lot. The person who is suffering from any kind of disease, any kind of
yes,
like acute disease. So this that
yes,
time, that moment, they are like moving towards city
city,
to
yeah,
get themselves checked or examined, and for this, they just need such kind of infrastructure, and it should be in
yeah.
a adequacy, but yeah, there is a inadequacy. There is a paucity of
Yeah.
these kind of things in village.
And one of the biggest problem is that the girls in the city, I would say, they don't want to get married in any village. Okay. Unlike any village girl, they are like they are more comfortable to come in the cities. But yeah, they will adapt slowly in the city life. But the city girl doesn't want to go and stay in the village because
Yeah, this
yeah,
this is
no,
their mentality, that in village there is nothing. These
yes,
kind of
right,
mentality they have. And if I tell you, to be very honest, there is a peacefulness, there is a tranquility
right,
in
correct,
village. If you are
tranquil, right.
leading your life in village, there is a kind of pleasure, I can say.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, many
Okay, Nutan, I
things.
won't take your time because I know that you are under weather today. So I won't take a lot of time of yours. And actually, you gave me your time and you came when I asked you. That is the biggest thing. And really,
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you because I called you and you came over to for my session. Then that's good.
Thank you.
And thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Any other things you want to ask, as you
So
earlier were?
okay, one or two idioms we can discuss. If you have some new idiom, any new vocabulary, you can share with me.
Okay. So I think you might know, many a little makes a mickle. बूंद बूंद से सागर भरता है.
Okay, I think it is somewhat like that. Too many cooks spoil a soup. Is it of somewhat that kind?
No, no, no. It's
It is that,
different.
no?
Too many cooks spoil the broth means, once there's a work and there are 2 3 people involved, so this work
Mhm.
is definitely going to be spoiled. That's that meaning, that
Yeah, yeah.
idiom's meaning. And many a littles makes a mickle means bun bun se sagar bharta hai. Like little by little, you're doing
Yeah.
things. You're doing, like, let's say you're doing your practicing, and someday you'll have a very good command or anything you want to achieve in your life. So it will start from the little steps, baby steps.
I wish I would like in future in like after some months I'll be on the advanced level. So maybe
Yeah,
I will see myself. Yeah. So
absolutely, you are going to win laurels. Okay, and
so
one
this
another idiom I have. Um,
yeah.
a burnt child dreads the fire. In Hindi, we say
Okay.
दूध का
Yeah,
जला.
it is like दूध का जला
Yes, yes,
सांस फूंक होकर पीता है, right?
yes,
Hindi
yes,
Hindi
yes,
version of it is that. Like a
yes,
child,
yes.
when somebody is scared of something, then they will not try for that. They will not go. Like when
Yeah,
a child, I can not express that well, but yeah, the meaning I told
yeah.
you. Yeah.
And it goes to anyone else's. Like anyone
Yeah,
can apply this.
that's
Depends on the situation and the state of mind.
yeah. In
Yes,
Hindi, I
and
know it.
okay. And the word which I used, complacent, जिसमें जिसका मतलब होता है like kind of संतुष्टि, satisfaction,
Okay,
complacent. Yeah. And
complacent.
one word I used,
That's
tranquility. This
right.
means peacefulness.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Complacent, we can say like satisfied, not
Yeah,
satisfied.
yeah, satisfied. I have the complacent of this thing. I'm totally
Yeah,
complacent. Yes.
okay.
And
Yeah.
one word I can say, you know, I heard somewhere. Jalap. Jalap means mingle, mingle.
Oh
घुलना
yeah,
मिलना.
oh,
Jalap.
yeah. Gel up. Yes, yes, right. They are
Jalap.
like yeah. The word is like broken into two. Gel
Yeah.
up. Gel up
Jalap.
with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And
My kids,
one
like,
really
in an
I wonder.
example, we can take
Yeah.
some, like, instance, like, for example, like my kids, they just don't gel up with other students, other kids, or anyone,
Right.
any new person who is coming to my home, like with this any, like, example we can add here,
Yes.
and so that we can learn
And
it.
one idiom I would like to share with you. It is a very new idiom. I think You have heard it or not? That is like Monday blues.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
What is the
Monday
meaning
blues.
of this?
Sorry.
What is the meaning of this?
Yeah. See, after a long time, when you're enjoying something, like we were enjoying Diwali a few days back only.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
after that, when one has to go to the school, children, and someone has to go to the offices, that time we face, Monday blue. We don't want to be like, we don't want to be active that time. We always discuss those things which happened recently in the past, that
Yeah.
we enjoyed so much. I can say in Diwali time, I enjoyed so much with my family, and now
Mm-hmm.
I fear that I have to go to my office. So I'm feeling Monday blues these days.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah, let's wind up this
Okay. Yes.
session,
Thank you
and
so
then
much.
thank you so
And
much.
I'm thankful really. I thank you by heart to joining me, today.
Thank
Okay.
you, ma'am. Okay,
Yes,
bye
what
bye.
yeah. Be well.
Thank
Get
you.
well soon. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Join me
Thank you.
again sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Bye.